Morning, everybody. It's 8:36 on Friday, and the employment numbers are out. This is your pre-opening comment. It is video number 1435. Okay, uh, the employment numbers. We added 315,000 jobs, and uh, that was versus about 300 uh, on the estimates, and frankly, it wasn't a miss and it wasn't too extreme. However, the unemployment rate did tick up to 3.7%. Hourly earnings up 0.3% on a month over month basis, and on a year over year basis up 5.2, which is the high and only matches the high. It's not a new high. Labor participation rate is 62.4. Pre-COVID, it was 63.4. So the workforce is somewhat shrinking. Excuse me. Underemployment, the U6 number was 7% versus an expectation of, or actually last month's number of 6.7%. And this is also a high. It matches a high, not a new high. The futures at 8 o'clock were up 7. Right now, they're up 216. The S&P is up 32. It was actually down $1.50 pre-open, pre-number. And the Nasdaq is up about 110. It was minus 10 going into the number. Okay, AVGO Broadcom, 502.35, up 10.34 or 2.1% on better earnings and solid guidance. Lululemon from last night, 322.64, up 28.19. 9.5%. That's about where it was trading last night. Same situation there. A major beat and good guidance on same store sales and new products. This is a company that does not have to worry about margins much because their shoppers pay up. They very rarely are having sales there. Okay, Starbucks. Third CEO in as many years, or 4 years. Howard Schultz still there. They have a new guy coming in April of 23, who is, quote, learning the business and wants to stand behind the counter and see what the problems are. It's simple what the problems are. The problem is this is a mature company that has no more room for expansion here in the US. It's also a company that gets a premium price for its product, and frankly, it was aspirational, and a lot of people are giving up that aspiration. Um, you know, you can drink beer or you can drink champagne. Beer's okay for every day, champagne for celebration. I have no issue going to Dunkin' Donuts and paying 40% less. And every once in a while, I'll go to Starbucks. I am not financially hurting. And I'm not interested in spending $7 for a drink that I can buy for 3.50 or 4 somewhere else and is just as satisfying. I also think that this company has kind of a cult following with Mr. Schultz, who got into a good business at the right time, but uh, you know it's tough. It's the law of big numbers. It's difficult to grow it. Okay, chart on the screen is oil, and oil has so far traded on an inside range, which is pretty meaningless. However, bouncing off the same area again and again and again. And frankly, it's hard to get bullish until we go through this 97.66 towards 100. But there is an OPEC Plus meeting next week, and we will see what that looks like. Gasoline is up this morning. Heating oil is down. It's kind of funny how those two interact. I really haven't seen them in the same direction very much. Let's take a look at some of the other futures. Now oil is up over almost $2. Gold a bit higher, silver a bit higher, um, copper barely unchanged, grains a bit higher. The softs, especially the cotton. Cotton is down 76 cents. It closed limit down yesterday. In fact, it was locked limit down for most of the day, down $5. You can see that the volume was minuscule yesterday, and that is because it wasn't trading. Okay, bonds are, let's take a look. Bonds are up 5/32. That's only an eighth of a point. The dollar is down 43 cents after being up over a dollar yesterday. High today is 109.60. Last is 109.18. Bitcoin up. Ethereum up. So there you go, folks. Be careful out there, and it's going to be a good open.